We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They'll hand it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's got his man in the open field. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that play is set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pressure is coming. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. This time it's complete.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Takes the handoff on the counter play. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the...
Now here he goes. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Aggies. He would not be denied.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll run it from the gun. A change of direction.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's 3rd down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercept it, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Finding space at the 20. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uni.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Wide open downfield. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Thorne.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Now we run a draw play. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tailback takes the handoff again. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Baldwin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Michigan.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. Wide receiver runs a slant. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard.
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they scoop it up. Can they make something happen here? Past the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Chris, I can't believe we just saw that. This is a blocked PAT. It's a live ball. Some people may not know the rule here, but the defense sure did. That's 2 points going the other way.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you're going to have to come up with and make a catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are pouring it on now.